Good morning, Sparks.
I'm Will.
And I'm Emerson.
Here is our weekly Sparks announcements.
Here is a weekly reminder of our expectations.
Wow, I haven't seen a single kid throw a snowball today. They sure are being safe.
You're right, Nicole. I've seen all the snow, rocks, and sticks on the ground.
Here's Noah and Isaac with your weather.
Thank you, Will and Emerson.
I would like to encourage you all to read Charlotte's Web by E.B. White.
And Dork Diaries, Tales from a Not-So-Dorky Drama Queen by Rachel Renee Russell.
Now back to Ellen Emerson.
Thank you, Noah and Isaac.
Now here's Tanya and Myra with the word of the week.
Thank you, Will and Emerson. Our word of the week is inhabit. Inhabit is a verb that means to live or occupy. Many animals inhabit the forest like squirrels and deer. More you learn, the more you know. Now back to Will and Emerson.
Thank you, Tawny and Myra.
Now here's Declan and Blake with their jokes of the week.
Thank you, Will and Emerson. What song did the fishermen put on? A catchy song.
Why do bees have sticky hair?
I don't know.
They use honeycombs.
What musical instrument should we never believe?
I don't know.
A liar.
Did you hear about the chef who died? He passed away.
Now back to Will and Emerson.
Thank you, Declan and Blake.
Now here's Jax and Lance with this week's sports.
Thank you, Will and Emerson.
Good luck to our elementary basketball team as they compete against Chassell and Lake Linden.
Let's go, Blue Bolts.
Now back to Will and Emerson.
Thank you, Jackson Lance.
Now here's Allie and Sven with the riddle of the week.
Thank you, Will and Emerson.
Riddle me this.
What two things you never eat for breakfast?
If you know the answer, email Mr. Stahl.
The first person from each grade will receive a prize.
Now back to Will and Emerson.
Thank you, Allie and Sven.
Now here's Echo and Kyle with this week's birthdays.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will and Emerson.
We would like to wish a very special birthday to Blake on the 30th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Blake. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Echo and Kyla.
Now here's Abby and Hayden with a special book recommendation for the week.
Thank you, Will and Emerson.
I would like to encourage you all to read Charlotte's Web by E.B. White.
And Dork Diaries, Tales from a Not-So-Dorky Drama Queen by Rachel Renee Russell.
Now back to Ellen Emerson.
Thank you, Abby and Hayden.
Now here's Aubrey and Nala with this week's lunch.
Thank you, Will and Emerson.
For lunch this week, Monday, New Orleans chicken with brown rice or yogurt.
Tuesday, tortellini and breadstick or yogurt.
Wednesday, pizza pocket or yogurt.
Thursday, grilled chicken salmi or yogurt.
And Friday, hot dogs or yogurt.
Now back to Will and Emerson.
Aubrey and Nala.
Now here is Hunter and Shay with a special announcement.
Thank you, Will and Emerson.
You all did a fantastic job with reading.
It is great to see all of the peaches on the lockers and in the hallway.
Miss Strand will be drawing the book winners this week.
Remember to dress in your winter gear because there is still snow on the ground.
Also make sure that we are not
throwing any snow on the playground.
If you are having a conflict, remember to stop, walk, and then talk.
Now back to Will and Emerson.
Thank you, Hunter and Shay.
That is our weekly news. Say it with me.
To be a spark, we need to be safe. Problem solvers, always respectful, responsible kids. Have a great week, Sparks.